Hello everyone, this presentation is hosted by UGAIN, the University of Guelph Animal Interest Network, and today we're going to be discussing the global exotic pet trade. So what exactly is the exotic pet trade? The exotic pet trade is a global, multi-billion-dollar industry. It involves sourcing uncommon, exotic animals and distributing them around the world for a profit. These animals are usually illegally caught in the wild and exported, or bred in captivity, as in recent years, and sold globally. The exotic pet trade and smuggling of wild-caught animals is illegal in many countries, but these animals provide big checks. This has led to many different ways of smuggling these animals across borders. Reptiles and birds make it easy by laying eggs, which can easily be hidden in suitcases or even people. People will also smuggle baby monkeys by using a fake pregnancy belly, or they'll drug baby lions or tigers and stuff them into a suitcase. Anything to get that profit. These high rewards have pushed the industry, maybe too far. Today, we'll investigate the exotic pet trade and some of the issues that have arisen from the rapid increase of popularity of these unique animals. There is no set definition of an exotic pet, but it usually is any animal not native to the area that hasn't been domesticated. Exotic pets may also be defined as animals not commonly kept, and so there's a general lack of veterinary expertise. For North America, this entails many species ranging from turtles, lions, snakes, iguanas, monkeys, alligators, birds, sloths, tropical fish, and so many more animals. These exotic pets are used in many industries and households. For many of the very large and expensive animals, these exotic pets are considered trophies to be shown off and flaunted. Many people also keep exotic pets as companions, or they're seen in zoos or petting zoos. The film industry also uses a lot of exotic pets, along with industries including research and breeding. So the problems. The global exotic pet trade presents many problems, one of the largest being that it compromises the animal's welfare. These wild animals are being forcibly removed from their home and social groups, forced into enclosed cages for prolonged periods of time. They often lose the ability to perform natural behaviors, lose enrichment and proper nutrition. Since the care for these animals is so difficult, they rarely remain in one home for the rest of their life, being passed around for years, which that in itself can be an extremely stressful situation. An example shown on the slide is feather plucking of birds. This is often a result of improper care or environment from lack of socialization, enrichment, and emotional and/or physical trauma. These exotic animals are often wild-caught or are only first or second generation captive bred. Unlike dogs and cats that have been bred alongside humans for many years, these animals are more wild and unpredictable. This is because without several generations of selection for docility and domestication, their genetics and behaviors will not reflect a domestic animal. This makes their care more challenging and more expensive to keep up. There is also a public health concern when it comes to the illegal exotic pet trade. These animals could be bringing in novel infectious diseases or zoonotic diseases previously eradicated. One example is avian influenza, a very infectious zoonotic disease that can be transmitted to humans via birds. Additionally, many of these diseases pose threat to local agriculture if it were to spread to farm animals. There is also little legislation in place to protect these animals, or proper protocols in place to ensure proper treatment. There is no requirement for pet shops that the caregivers or staff are trained and knowledgeable in the care of exotic species in Canada. While under the Animal Welfare Act for non-endangered exotic pets, it mentions that they need proper diet, environment, and housing. But there is no standard described, so it's very easy not to abide by these rules. Additionally, since the exotic pet trade has grown very rapidly recently, many countries are unregulated and unmonitored, despite the trade being legal. So some discussion questions on the global exotic pet trade. What strategies could we use to prevent the maltreatment of exotic pets? Would breeding these animals be a better option than wild capture? And if this exotic pet trade is so awful and poses so many problems. Should we ban exotic pets in general, or is there another way that we can overcome these issues? And here are some of the references I used. Thank you so very much for listening to this presentation. Please come out to our weekly meetings and discussions where we have a new topic every single week, and we discuss the topic with many like-minded animal lovers, and it really is a great time. I hope to see you out there.